So on this channel, I typically cover indie horror games that are actually good, but this time I am doing the opposite and checking out a game called Hospital of Fear, which mostly has negative reviews on Steam. This game features a ceiling girlfriend, one of the most ludicrous stealth mechanics in any game, and dancing. So come with me as we explore the shadow realm of Steam in this new series where we ask ourselves, is this the worst horror game ever? But before we get into it, please leave a like and sub if you like this type of video, that way I know I should make more like this. So let's begin. The game starts off in a weird way. When you select a new game from the menu, it asks if you actually want to start a new game. It's like the game is trying to persuade you not to play it. Anyway, this isn't relevant, but I just found this funny. So the game starts off with this note explaining how Alex, the character that we play as, has this recurring dream where he is in an abandoned hospital and gets killed by a figure every time. The game cuts to Alex in one of these dreams being dragged into the hospital. Okay. Hello? Alright. What? What happened to these boxes? What? I can't hop over this tiny little box? What are the chances that this game is going to have jump scares? If anything, it would be more of a surprise if this game didn't have jump scares. So I wander around for a bit until I find a mysterious woman and a cutscene starts with some interesting voice acting. What is that?
And now you've come to me again. What are you doing here? Pretending you don't remember me, right? I'm here because of you. And you're a fucking agony, just get it!
Okay. Okay. Yeah, this voice acting is a bit questionable. Run. Oh no, okay. Get out the way. Alright. Exit. Ah! Ah! Okay. Did he put his middle fingers up while jumping through the window? I think he did. Looking back at the recording, he definitely put his middle finger up at the woman trying to kill him while jumping mid-air through a window. Because, you know, this game was written for 5-year-olds. After that, Alex appears in the real world outside of the hospital, where he is tasked with dealing with the security before breaking into the hospital. Hello? What? Okay, I just punched this guy randomly. Is there any reason? Oh, I guess it stops him from interfering with me going into the hospital. What is this, a maze? This place is creepy, yes. I agree. I'm assuming... Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, come on, bring on the jump scares. So yeah, there is this cobblestone maze that is just randomly outside of the hospital, and I spend a good 5 minutes wandering around this maze looking for anything. As far as I can tell, there is literally no reason to go into this maze. There is nothing here. This is probably just a way to pad out the game time, something that we will see a lot in this game. I eventually give up and leave where I came from. I got to say, I can think of better ways to design a entrance to a hospital. So, I don't think there's anything in that maze. I think it's just a red herring. Okay, the crickets have stopped. I don't know if that is just jank or it genuinely trying to be creepy. So what was the maze for? Oh my god, this place is literally from my dream. First, I need to turn on the lights in the rest of the building. Is that useful? Ah, I'm stuck! No! Yeah, so I was exploring this lobby and my character got stuck in the geometry to the point where I had to reset the game to continue. Believe it or not, this isn't the only time this happens during this playthrough. So far, the only thing that has scared me about this game is the getting stuck in some of the assets on the floor. Okay, now I can inexplicably walk down here. there is probably something useful here too. Okay, I'm looking through all of these cabinets for something useful. So, I pick up something from the monitor and inexplicably it clears the path here. Okay, so this is how the design of the game is. Like, you pick up a key item and it opens up something. I hope the wind. So I walk around for a few minutes picking up these pieces of paper with holes in them. I collect them all and put them into this light machine thing, which produces a shadow that says the 4-number code. This one? Alright. Diary of a Chief Medical Officer. Something with these notes is that they are quite hard to read, I guess due to English being a second language to the developer, but also the central alignment is annoying. To paraphrase this note, the chief medical officer of this hospital talks about a newly discovered mental illness, which makes people act feral, but it also can be transmitted between other mentally ill people for some reason. You take on the mental illness of someone else? Oh my god. Blinding white light. Ah, my eyes. Ah, and I can't walk forward. There's an invisible wall. Okay. What? What is going on? I am so confused. Is this the nurse? Hello? The Hospital of Fear! If it's not abundantly clear at this point, these NPCs are just assets doing some canned animations. It's supposed to unnerve you, but really it just comes across as funny more than anything else. Okay. I won't interrupt. I need to go to my cabinet. Oh, is he dead? Jesus, it wasn't that big a fall. Okay. So what do we have here? Well, it looks like a desk. So, knowing this game, he obviously said that for a good reason. So, there's something to pick up in this room, right? Come on, what's in this room? Like, I know you want me to pick something up. Where is the nurse? Oh, okay. I need to go to my cabinet. They told me something important. What does he mean by cabinet? You mean room? I have no idea what is going on. Okay, looks like a animated conversation. It's a pity my character inexplicably refuses to go there. Oh! Yeah, so the key item to find to progress the story was a mundane folder sitting at a desk. What really annoys me about this is that this crucial item, which literally blends in with all of the hospital office assets, is what is needed to progress the game. It's so very easy to miss this, and it really took me a while to find it. So yeah, the next note basically gives a warning to the chief physician that he better get a move on finding a cure to this mental illness. And then you get taken back to the abandoned hospital. Okay, so we're back to reality. So let me guess, a path is now inexplicably open for me. What? So this is just a staircase leading to nothing? Then why... then why put it in the game? Man, I am so not scared right now. Okay, we got some sort of puzzle. I came across this weird Aztec-looking rotating dial, which has a combat knife indent. I basically walk around the hospital for a while until I find some random combat knife sitting in a desk, and yeah. Okay. Then a note appears out of nowhere. 3285. Man, the problem with this hospital is everything looks the same. Alright. Man, I am so bored. Oh. hello.
Why did you come? Do you want to get to the truth? Find out what happened here? Do you want to know who I am? Start with yourself. Think out yourself first.
Is that a Jamaican accent? You are a figment of my imagination. You don't exist. You are nobody. What? Why can't I turn my head? Okay, now I can. What happened? So after I selected that dialogue option with the ceiling girl, the game just cuts away as if nothing happened. The girl doesn't say anything, the character doesn't say anything, and you regain control of your character again. It's so jarring that I actually thought I bugged the game out. But no, this is just how the cutscene plays out. You'd think this character would have something to say after seeing this, but no, you are put back into the game with no direction. I can't tell if the game is just really janky or did I bug the game out by having the audacity to select one of the options on the screen. There's no instruction, nothing happened. My character didn't even comment on this woman coming out of the ceiling. I guess I just have to guess where to go next. I need to look around, maybe I'll find something. Bro, that is what I am trying to do. I'm just gonna mash E and hope that this character does something. The Hospital of Fear! This right here is one of the most annoying parts of the game. At this point I spend literally half an hour walking around this hospital trying to find anything that could help me. I eventually gave up and looked at a video walkthrough posted by this guy here. So cheers for that. Apparently you need to go to one of the many dead ends in this map, and hidden behind a pile of boxes is a gas canister. Straight up, I think this is just a way to pad out the game time so that you can't get a refund on Steam. I believe around the 2-hour mark, that's when you can't get a refund. So yeah, that's my conspiracy. And believe it or not, I don't think this is the worst case of this game design. It gets even worse. That really is ridiculous. I don't know what they were playing at. Putting a key item there. Okay, and now someone's knocking on the door. You know, someone knocking on the door isn't scary. It's just annoying. Alright. 9846. Come on, jump scare me. I'm waiting. Do it. No. 9846. What is in the document? Okay. So this note basically says the treatment obviously isn't ready to be used on humans yet the authorities are pressuring him to go ahead with the use of the serum anyways. Alright, now we're back into the light world. Isn't that the security guard I punched before? Is he gonna kill me? No? You got nothing to say? What? Hello? Alright. So we can apply the serum to him or not. Okay, let's refuse and see what happens. Let's be a good boy. It's the illusion of choice. So something you may have noticed about this is that this game has a lack of voice acting. They really got guys to just go up to a mic and go, to replace the voice acting. I guess this is a way to save money, but jeez. What am I doing in this room? What are you doing in this room? What am I doing in this game? I have no idea what this game is leading up to. Oh, a laser puzzle. So find the parts of the laser. I have no idea what this is. Some kind of dial. Who knows? So I have to go find some parts to a laser thing. So I go into one of the toilets and this begins one of the big scares of the game. What is that? Okay. What is that music? Jeez, why is the light so bright in here now? Oh, fuck off. Was that totally necessary? Alright. This is such nonsense. Am I moving the laser puzzle? But I'm nowhere near it. How can... So I have telekinesis. I can just move this thing from across the room. To interact or pick up objects, you press E. I'm pressing E in a completely different room, and it somehow moves this laser puzzle as if I'm standing next to it. Why? I have no idea. The Hospital of Fear. More like the Hospital of Mild Inconvenience. Nothing particularly scary has happened yet. This is such nonsense. I can inexplicably move that puzzle from across the room by pressing E. This is not how it is supposed to work. What? Oh no, not again. You... Yeah, so once again I have to reset the game because I'm stuck. Thankfully, this game has an autosave feature, so it's not too bad, but anyways, it's still quite annoying. Eventually, I go pick up some of the remaining pieces of the laser puzzle and proceed with the rest of the game. Alright, finally, I found the final piece of the puzzle. Mind you, it really begs the question why there is a laser puzzle in this godforsaken hospital. Alright. I can think of more efficient ways to open a door in a hospital. God damn it. 6501. Alright. And I can still move the tiles from here. This costs the same price as Fear and Hunger 1, which you would be insane to buy this over that. Is it this one? Is it that one? Alright. This better be worth it. The note in this safe basically says that this experimental serum is being applied to the chief medical officer's wife, then we get sent back to the past once again. Maybe we should stop everything. I have to catch up with them. Catch up with who? Okay. Right. Okay, let's go the other way around. Yeah, this somber piano music... game, you haven't earned this somber piano music. You're not that classy. So to open the door that just shut, I need to find a key. Now, the problem is, this is a key. Knowing how cruel this game can be with hiding items from you, I wasn't relishing the idea of finding some tiny key somewhere in the hospital map. This, more than anything, is the cruelest part of the game. The key arc. About 25% of the scares in this game is just doors shutting and lights being flicked on and off. This is all this game is. It's just like padding of you trying to find some item so it gets to like the 2-hour mark, so I guess you can't refund it. It's just like, it's just busy work. Find this item. Oh, here's a spooky thing. A door closes. Now find another item. It's getting old. Please, just give me a key. Come on. And it's a tiny object, which is what scares me. I need to find some tiny little object. And it's just the same map, repeated over and over, with different, like, assets sprawled on the floor and different doors open and closed. I'm actually getting annoyed. And this isn't even for a bit in a video. This is actually annoying me. I'm actually frustrated. As you can tell, I'm getting frustrated. And believe it or not, I was walking around this map for half an hour looking for this godforsaken key. This right here, I think is just padding the game out. It's designed to waste your time. I eventually gave up and looked at the walkthrough once again to find out where this key is. And the key is hidden in a crack of one of the many fire hose boxes that are just part of the background. So you know those fire hose boxes where you would never put a key and you assume is just part of like the background assets? No, that's where the key is. It's hidden in one of those. So if you had the bright idea of looking on desks or looking in someone's jacket, that was a pure red herring. Absolute nonsense. Ah, there it is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hello? No? Ah. Voice acting! What is that? Okay. I'm hearing a... It sounds like a clock sound. Okay. So I guess that means the woman died? His wife died because of his drug. How the hell is that my responsibility? So yeah, this is the big reveal. The woman referred to as patient number 1 was the chief medical officer's wife, and we are playing as the chief medical officer. Although this game makes it out that it's your fault, that your serum killed your own wife and many other people, it really doesn't make much sense. It's not like this guy had much of a choice to not have the serum be used. Last time he didn't want to apply the serum to someone, he got punched in the head by, I guess, a government official, and the serum got applied anyway. So I'm not really seeing how this is this guy's fault. So yeah, this is the big reveal. It was his wife that died. Yeah, but it wasn't really this character's fault. If anything, it's the fault of this bloody hospital and its infuriating design. Okay. What's that? Is that a thing? I don't know what I picked up. I have no idea. Come on, give me another jump scare. Don't know what I picked up, but I'm glad I did, because that would be like another 10 minutes of wandering around aimlessly. And yeah, we got another safe to open. God damn it. Alright, what's in here? 777. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once again, I have this uncanny ability to just use telekinesis. You know, I went into this with an open mind. I did. But it's just been sheer nonsense. Like, not one thing has been interesting or scary or anything. No? So I spend more time than I want to admit figuring out this safe's code, and I'm just going to fast forward past that. The game reveals that you are the chief medical officer, and that you have been experiencing symptoms of this mental illness. I think this is kind of obvious. If anything, it would be more of a shock if the chief medical officer wasn't the character we're playing. Okay, it's me, right? I need to find my wife's room. Nonsense. Yeah, dude, you are reading my mind, main character. This is nonsense. Okay. Where is my wife's room? Is this my wife's room? Is that her? No. Okay. Right. Okay.
To the very end. Now you know and remember everything. You started all this mess yourself, and instead of figuring it out, you decided to run away. You really managed to get
I,
cured,
st-
and you
I
should be
still
very
haven't figured
lucky
it
that
out.
because of the side effect, you completely forgot everything, even me.
She is not
But
looking
that's
too
from
good.
your medicine, and you don't even have a conscience. Modern of corpus, a destroyed hospital, an epidemic, it's all your fault!
Ah! Come on, get up. And now there's a fire. Oh shit. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of criticisms with this game, and there's some obvious objective flaws in this game, like getting stuck in the geometry. There's also the grammar and voice acting issue, but considering this is what I believe to be a Russian developer and English obviously isn't the first language, I can let this slide. On the other hand, what I can't let slide is the cruelty of these find the item puzzles, which is literally just wandering around the map aimlessly. The idea of an abandoned hospital for a setting in a horror game is actually quite an interesting concept. It's just a pity that it's so poorly executed that it really doesn't make for a good game, and I don't think it's worth the price tag. If you're going to make a walking simulator like this game is advertising itself as, it's better be interesting, and the world ought to be polished. This wasn't that. And if you like this, I may do more in this series, looking at some of the other worst horror games on Steam, so if you want to see that, please drop a like and sub for more.